Hey, we have such great conversations when OBG70, Zax, and I do live streams and have special guests. This past week, it was MVP, Max Field Von Priestley. Despite Paramount Studios nuking our first live stream, when we tried to look at the Halo trailer, we persevered. Now I know not everybody wants to sit through almost 4 hours of live streams, so I'm picking out some really great parts to share in snack-sized bites. In this clip, we talk about Brandon Sanderson's critical comments of Amazon's Wheel of Time, as well as the ongoing destruction of strong male characters in entertainment. The funny thing about this is that this is the second time that Sanderson has said the exact same things, only this time he was even more specific as to what it was that he didn't like, which is pretty wild when you think about it. So, Mike, you did a video on this. I did a video when this first came out, and this is the video I got 30,000 views on, was people telling me that Brandon Sanderson never said one critical thing about the Wheel of Time. Well, here we are, and he said it again.
Yeah, there's this really strange rumor going around that he's under some sort of an NDA, but he's also on the record in one of his podcasts saying absolutely not. He's free to say whatever he wants. So he's not as critical as I would like him to be.
All that being said, the fact that he doubled down in his comment about Rafe Judkins, who, Max, you're probably not watching Wheel of Time, and there's a character that is the epitome of true wolf male energy by the name of Perrin. And what they did in, of course, Amazon was to not make him masculine at all and to give him a wife he never had. And then because of his masculine energy, he accidentally kills his wife and then spends the entire first season moping around, not looking anything like the character from the books. So Sanderson talked about plank of gender neutral wood. And Sanderson commented on this back in November. And he was recently on a podcast a week or two ago where he doubled down on those statements and said this was not the Perrin he knew from the books. But one thing he did say, and Mike, this is directed at you, is how he talked about how well Egwene and Nynaeve were treated, although he hated the finale. Now, Nathan, jump in there. You guys, anybody, Zax. I know the guy has to backpedal.
Whoa. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, that'll
Jump
work.
in.
That'll work.
Well, first of all, to lay it out for Max better, they took a character, they wanted to have representation, so they made him black. So that's whatever, that's fine. But then what they did was they made him unemployed, and then they had him kill his wife. That's the representation they gave black people on the show. And then he spent the rest of the show crying and wouldn't defend himself or stand up for his friends.
It's true.
And what a great representation. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, normally he would be like the key to everything, or so they would want to promote him as a protagonist, but it sounds like they just kind of threw him through the mud. And now granted, I do understand that I have not watched the show, so I can't be too critical, of course, but is it the same type of energy that you guys feel white straight males are receiving? Is it that same type of treatment with that character?
I think so, and I think it's kind of progressed where it doesn't matter what your race is if you're a man, and right. In this case, Perrin was part of three young men from a small village at the edge of the world. And all three of them actually have a very big, important part to play in what
each a leg of the tripod.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Perrin represents the masculine wolf energy. You have another character by the name of Matt, who they did just as dirty as Perrin because Matt was supposed to be the trickster archetype, and very wily, very sly, risk taker. Instead, they turn him into a degenerate who sleeps with women, steals their jewelry so that he can gamble. And it's like, wow, not one male archetype is there. Yeah. So, as ever, this is Salty Texas C. I am Corey DB. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you on board. That way you know, and we have things like live streams, which we are now going to be doing every Tuesday evening. Take care. I hope you're having a great 2022.